Looking good so far. Let's go ahead and do a sound check. Sound check, sound check. Okay, I can hear myself there. We are good to go. It has been quite a while since I did the last episode. Let's just say that Battle Network 2 review ended up being way more time-consuming than expected. I clocked my editing software as having been run for 70.5 hours. I thought the editing process was going to be so much easier than it was for Battle Network 1. And to be fair, it was easier, but I also learned some new editing tricks and I kind of overdid it a little bit, and once I saw how long it was taking, I just kind of leaned into the perfectionism and went for it. I had this one segment that had so many cuts in it, you wouldn't believe it. I'll have to, I don't know, maybe I'll take a picture of what it looks like in the editor and post that. Maybe tack that onto the end of the video. But yeah, the main edits for that are almost done. It should be ready to go after some finishing touches, adding some text and some images. I'm hopeful that I will get it done tomorrow or Sunday night, but we will see. But yeah, after, over a month and some change now, we are finally back to continue our adventure with Souldiers. So, I remember last time we played this game, we ended off on a pretty bad note. I remember being a little upset about the last few bubble puzzles I had to do. And part of what helped me remember is that I made sure to wait before reviewing the footage from last time. Because if I was going to review it anyway before uploading it to the VODs channel, I might as well review it closer to the next stream so that I would remember things. So that's what I did. So from that video, some highlights included... Why am I blanking on this? There were sections, there was a place where it was kind of like a red grating, like the one that I'm currently standing on, that I had to drop through. And you couldn't see what was underneath it. So you saw, you'd have to pay attention and notice that the floor had this red grating on it, and that's what would give you the hint that you need to drop down. So yeah, I'm gonna try and keep an eye out for stuff like that as I go through the Sunken Lab again. I remember we acquired security level 3 last time, so that's where we're gonna be going this time, just opening up those security 3 doors and seeing where that takes us. And then there was a pig bomb puzzle that I couldn't solve. I have an idea of what to do with it, so I'd like to give that a try before venturing outward. And then what else? I guess I just had some new thoughts about how the bubble puzzles could have been improved. The main one being just... what made it so troublesome is that up until this room, up until this exact room, we treated bubble puzzles as sort of these things that you have to kind of act fast before the bubbles disappear. Right, if I do this and a bunch of bubbles appear, I can't just dilly-dally, they pop. Why am I struggling with this now? What am I doing wrong? Have I forgotten how to play this game? The answer to that is probably yes. Yeah, so if I sit here and I just wait a little while, all these bubbles are going to pop and disappear. Oh, that's another thing I noticed while reviewing the footage. So, I forget what this enemy's name is, but she does glow blue when shooting those ice balls, so they can be deflected with just shielding up at the exact right moment. They can be parried. I didn't notice that before because, well, her whole entire color scheme is blue, so it can be easy to miss a blue outline on a blue monster. Speaking of things I've forgotten about this game, let me see. Apart from names, I've forgotten my spells. Let me double check that real quick. I think if I hold... Yeah, I remember having learned that. That consumes mana, and I can hold my shield to regenerate mana, and I have, if I hold my normal attack button, I can summon a book. And I guess I have to wait for the book to disappear now. There were some other skills. Okay, book is gone. And then I think if I hold the magic button and the dash button, okay, that creates this field that I haven't been using. Probably would have helped against the Dark Whip Sisters. Oh, speaking of the Dark Whip Sisters, I took a look at their names, you know, in their dialogue boxes, and the first one is not Dark Whip. The first one is Dark Whip Minus, and then the other one's Dark Whip Plus, which I guess makes sense. But yeah, I thought the first one was just named Dark Whip. And I guess Dark Whip Plus now makes more sense. It sounds a little bit more creative if the first one is called Dark Whip Minus. Okay, that spell expired, so there was a new spell we learned from the Dark Whip Sisters, which was if I hold my burst button and my magic button. And then what that did was, if I look in the menu, I think it freezes enemies in time? Chain of Souls. Yeah, to damage and temporarily immobilize all nearby enemies. Okay, and there's a demo of it. Let's look at it. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so like I said when we first got it, might be useful for crowd control. I just need to remember I have it. Oh, and the arcane projectiles. Okay, that one. I hold this button instead. What is the main function of the A button? Hold on. Let me check in settings. The A button was... It's just called Use Skill. And the D button is Use Magic, but so far they've been nothing but toggles. Yeah, they have no use on their own. They just get used in combination with the other buttons that we use. Oh man, it had to expire right then and there. Oh, mistimed. Try again. There we go. You still got it. Oh, right. Okay, that's how I switch my elements. I still remember that just fine. I can do that instinctively almost. And then I think... Okay, that changes my potions. And I think it was these keys, yeah, for changing weapons. Okay. I think I remember everything now. Definitely want to have some water resistance here, just in case I hit those fire hydrants. Well, that's most of my health gone. Okay, and that's how you deal with the seeker parasites. Now I know. At least if I have a long enough hallway, I can just dash and... what was the attack called? Reflection attack. Okay, I haven't forgotten too much. Uh-oh. No. Well, that healed me at the very least. Uh-oh. I could have teleported here and saved myself all that trouble. Oh, and of course electricity heals it. Well. Oh, it uses electricity. And water also seems to heal it. And it's resistant to sand. So I guess normal it is. I probably have an excess of cash at this point, so maybe I should just start buying weapon ammo. Okay. Here we go. This is the room. Oh God. Alright, that's a level up. Would shield us. Let's take care of you first. What were you called again? A hippicus, I think. I've been getting frozen way too much lately. I will take those heals. This works. Okay, so now that all the nuisances are out of the way, I think what I want to do is actually raise this thing above the height of where this little gate is for the pig bomb, and then have it go kind of clockwise around this thing, and then crawl from under whatever you want to call it. I'll call it a basket. So it'll run down to the right, and then down this right side of the basket, and then it'll run upside down on the bottom of the basket and run into the wall and enter, and then it should be on the path to hit that switch. So to raise this thing up, I need to hit this thing. Yeah. Hermit pig bombs. There they are. Oh. Okay, it can keep going for a while. Oh, and I wasn't fast enough. Maybe there's something I can keep on here? I still hear it. I've forgotten how to use weapons. But I think it'll work. I just have to be really quick. I wish I could pan the screen to the left a little bit. No, didn't work. Well, let me go ahead and... Okay, it wouldn't have worked anyway. So then, because if I do it like this, it's just going to go down to the hydrant, and that's no good. Okay, pull it down. Climb up here. No, it's already back down by then. Then maybe... Can I just get it against the wall? Can't perform in midair. Aw. There's a chance that could have worked. Maybe if I stood a little bit closer to the edge. Wait for it to go all the way up. Okay, sound is gone. No. Wait a minute. It stopped when it bumped into my head. Yeah. I don't know if that does anything. I'm kind of afraid to take even a single step left because I think I'm on the last pixel anyway. Yeah. Okay, I have no idea what to do about that. So I'm just going to return to the main menu. That way I don't have to refarm any ammo. Well, I mean, I'm still a bit short on ammo, but it won't be as bad as having, what was it, 3 pig bombs left. Okay, that's just something that we'll have to deal with later. It might be related to what's in the upper part of that room, because I do see that red chest over there behind the level 4 security door. That might be connected to it in some way. So yeah, we'll come back here when we have level 4 security and think of something else, but I feel like it's something that we can do right now. Okay, where did I want to go? We have some level 3 doors to open. Let's go ahead and open that first one over there. And I think the one I wanted to go to was far to the left. Yeah, over here. I think this is where I thought was going to be something really important. Where else do we have level 3 doors blocking our path? Not down there. Yeah, there aren't that many options. And there's a part of the map unfilled over there. Looks like I can get in there in slime form, so I'll have to remember to check that out. But otherwise, yeah, it's just this one and the one on the left. Okay. Well, I guess that means we don't have that much risk of getting lost, if nothing else. Watch me eat those words. This way. One level lower. Oh. Go. I think there was some free healing over this way. Well, as free as it can be when you have to fight 2 ice slimes to get it. Okay, never mind, it was ammo. I think the healing was 1 level above. But here we go, a level 3 door opened, and what do we have in here? That do? Opens those 2 doors. Let me see what the names of those things were. I need to review some enemy names anyway. Okay, bestiary. Oh, I remember the kobolds. I still need to get the special drop from the Beastoruses, or the Raging Beastoruses, rather. And the Nomad Bandits. And the Harpies. Oh, and for the Altera Spy, I looked it up, and the hidden loot, the triple question marks, is just cogs, the Vimana gear wheels. So, yeah, if you don't farm a couple of these while doing that quest for Baloth, you're out of luck. You're just gonna have this entry in the bestiary incomplete, it looks like. Unless there's a future quest where he asks you for more. Which is a shame. I would think as a developer you would notice that that's a possibility and just check it off if the quest is closed. But again, there might be another quest where he asks us to find more gear wheels, and maybe after that one we'll see something different. And I don't know what your hidden drop is, the Altera Punisher. Same thing for the Blink. So yeah, it looks like... Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. It's been mostly these ice guys. So yeah, no idea what this guy's special drop is either. Probably something that enhances defense against water. And the Hippicus has a special drop. You'd think with how many of these I fought, I would have seen one by now. Octoclap. These aquatic life forms usually live peacefully in the ocean depths. At some point, they were used in a project to turn them into potential surveillance devices for the Sunken Laboratory. However, working with them proved difficult when, frightened by the new stimuli they received after being removed from their native environment, they began to fire optical lasers left, right, and center. Perhaps when they get used to their surroundings, they'll cease fire, but for now they are used as a defense system for the laboratory. Okay. Aquatic figure, that's what these guys were called. And they do have a drop. Braintopus. I guess the name makes sense. Octopus-like thing that also looks like a giant brain. Braintopus can remain in the same spot for months on end. Their digestive process is extremely slow. Perot? What? I have no idea what that word was supposed to be, but clearly it got mistranslated. Did I say mistranslated? Mistranslated. I can't even talk properly today. Their digestive process is extremely slow, and once finished, entire schools of these aquatic invertebrates set off in search of new territory to occupy. No, there's a missing word there and I can't guess what it is. Let me think about this. Their digestive process is extremely slow, but once finished, entire schools of these aquatic invertebrates set off in search of new territory to occupy. That's probably what should have been there instead. I'm gonna have to look up. I'm pretty sure P-E-R-O, not sure about the pronunciation, is a word in another language that just didn't get translated. Anyway, Braintopus do not like to be disturbed. I think it's supposed to be Braintopi, actually. do not like to be disturbed while they digest their food, meaning that if their threatening appearance fails to put off intruders, their hostility definitely will. A braintopus will implode if a threat approaches, yet will survive completely unscathed thanks to their incredible regenerative abilities. Few can describe the gruesome scene left behind after a braintopus uses its primary defense. Okay. Nautilian. Nautilian, also known as Project Zero, is a being created by Badril in his laboratory. His objective was to merge the genes of several marine species with the space-time capability of the blink. Something went wrong when creating this abomination and the project was abandoned. Now, aside from being incomplete and uncontrollably generating energy, it produces replicas of itself throughout the complex, possibly as a result of its molecular instability. Okay. And it shows water and lightning over there. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I see it now. I don't think I ever noticed that before. On the top of, for some of them at least, on the top left corner of their portrait. Yeah, you see the little lightning symbol there. I never noticed that before. Okay, so they've got fire weakness, they've got sand resistance, and they are a water electricity type of enemy, which is why they absorb those two types of hits. Okay, so that's a Nautilian. And I think that's all of the entries. Oh, Dark Whip. Well, Dark Whip minus. The first memory this Dark... Oh, they're all the same, right? Yeah, but at least they remembered to edit the pronouns. If nothing else, they didn't just completely copy-paste. Same HP. And yeah, all the same otherwise. But yeah, I'm wondering why there's this middle blank entry. You would think these two would be right next to each other. Why is there a space in between? Is there gonna be like some sort of, I don't know, Dark Whip 0? Even if there was, I would put it under these first two. Yeah, that is odd placement. Okay, now I think we've got everything. Yep. Alright, now that our little reading break is over, that works too. Thanks for the healing. Oh. Okay, this way. What do we have? Give me your special drop. Nothing. What about you? Well, this looks like the place to farm them. Uh-oh. Glad I reacted in time. I've already forgotten what that thing is called. Let's look it up again. Octo something. Octoclap. Oh. Let me get these papers out of my way. They're messing me up. I had some papers sitting under my keyboard. Partially sticking out. Ow. Oh, of course. Switch to Aqua. Good to know that they actually give experience. I guess it said that in the bestiary entry, but I just didn't pay attention. Okay, what are we doing here now? Not slime puzzles, that's for sure. Oh. Okay, I'm safe. I was worried that if I put it down there, I'd get shot. Alright, more rocky right. Uh-oh, this looks like a boss arena. Mana we don't really need. Oh, wait. Security level upgrade? Okay, gauntlet time. Ow. Oh, that was it? I thought it was going to be multiple waves. Okay, security upgrade. Alright, lab access card level 4. This card will allow you to open the automatic doors on level 4 of the laboratory. Sounds good. Then I guess I really should have gone for that other one first. I mean, it doesn't matter. We can head to that other level 3 door now. I'm glad it's not like a whole, you know, detour. I think it took us long enough to get from security level 2 to level 3, even if a good chunk of the reason was because I didn't notice some bubbles in that one room. Oh wait, I'm going to a save point anyway. I don't need the heals from there. Okay, fast travel. We are going to this. Let me check. What was my equipment? I know I haven't changed it in a while, but what did I have on? Should be over here, right? Amulets. Let's see, Feather Tiara plus plus. Okay, but what does it do? I think I have to look at it in the... Yeah, I have to look at it in the accessories menu. Okay. Accessories. Where are you? I want to see what your effects were. Clairvoyance. That's the one that has the evasion on it and some poison defense. And then the Electrostone plus plus. Not that much of a benefit from the 30% defense against electricity here, but I'm keeping it for the magnet because it attracts nearby resources. Do I have anything else with magnet on it? I guess this one. Gain the equivalent to 3% of your max health when defeating an enemy. That might not be bad. But I really want to hold on to the magnet. So yeah, Blood Ring, it would be a decrease in stats, so not really worth it. Okay, even though it's not optimal element-wise, I think my current setup is okay. Still no special drop from those guys. That's our second level 3 door, and what's going on here? Okay, that... Ow. You're better off just tanking the damage. Those take too long. Okay, what can we find in here? I'll stay in slime form just in case. Oh. Okay. There was no point in doing that. But now we can heal. Oh. That is so mean. All of them are below the platform except for that last one. Oh, whatever, just take it. Okay, nothing special hiding back there. Right, I have to look for these red grates. Make sure I didn't miss any. I probably did. I probably missed. There's probably one somewhere around here that I passed over numerous times, not realizing I can drop down, and there's probably like a hidden room under it, maybe with a chest or something. But who knows where they are now. Anyway, we now have level 4 security access, so we can go down this way. We could go this way, which is where the quest wants us to go, so that's the last one we'll do. Can I even get in from this side? Well, let's try it. Actually, let me study the map some more. There were other level 4 doors. Oh, actually, there was a level 4 door right here. Yeah, all of this. That's probably worth exploring. Let's check it out. Don't know how far I'll get, but let's see what this game lets us do here. Oh, and it left behind a puddle of poison, of course. Anything hidden over here? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Mini boss. Oh, look, the regular kind of Raj. Well, that's one down. So much for that poison resistance. That was weird. Coins were just hanging on me. Okay, I saw these statue things when we were looking on the outside of the sewers, if I remember correctly. Wait, is this all that's here? Oh, we can go up. Okay. Oh. Sucker punched. we'll just have to come up to it. Oh, it can't shoot through those things. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. And I can't do anything about this. One false step and I'm dead. Okay, so we have to come in here from some other direction. Wait, no. How else? Because we can't come in from there. And coming in from here isn't gonna work. Otherwise we would have done it already. How do they expect... Hold on. There has to be a way to do this. There. I was overthinking it. Oh, a radiant byghoul. I saw that. See what's down there. I'm dead. Wait, if I activate this thing, do I get a checkpoint? Whew. Okay, that's a checkpoint. And that's some healing. Nice. That's the power of living on the edge. No potion needed. Okay, now we're back here. Oh. Thanks for the heals. Oh, and you poisoned me. Oh, no, I guess the poison's gone already. I see that's bombable. Alright. That opens that other switch. Nice. Or the other lock, I should say. And then have I been here before? Oh, this is the other side of that. I don't know if I can survive that. Not with my current health, anyway. Let's see if there's a save point up here. Oh, rare drop. Electrifying Cloak ++. The barbs on this cloak hold a powerful electrical charge. Let's see what it does. see. Conductor, plus 30% defense against paralyzed state. Discharge, plus 20% electrical damage against enemies vulnerable to electricity, which would actually be useful here against mostly water enemies. And Torrent, plus 20% damage against enemies vulnerable to water. Huh. So for water and electricity. Interesting. But not really an upgrade over what we've currently got on us. I'm hoping I can find a dragon sword somewhere around here. Let's see, there's one there and one there, so it stands to reason that there's gonna be one somewhere over here. Oh god. That was kind of disappointing. I was expecting better damage from that. Okay, and the map doesn't show that as... Okay, yeah, it's just a dead end. Oh, no. Actually, that didn't work. Let me guess, I can slime my way through this. Okay, I guess that works. Eat it. And we need the wind orb, which is currently in the possession of Melian, and I don't think he's gonna give it up anytime soon because he is very determined to prove himself useful or something like that. I've lost track of my exploration progress in this area. Usually I'm more systematic about the way I explore, but I'm just kind of going with the flow now. Oh, of course I had to get poisoned. Does this connect to somewhere? Need to step away from it. Nope, it's a dead end. Okay. I guess I should start leveling up those weapons that I don't even use. I get up here? Is there maybe like a hidden room over here? Yep. But that doesn't help. I thought that this was going to lead to like a platform. There's probably someplace we can drop down from above there. And there's our dragon sword. I heard that. Ooh. Uh-oh. Huh. Oceanic pendant. This pendant hides great elemental power under the guise of a simplistic appearance to avoid being stolen by treasure hunters. Okay, let's check it out. There it is. Plus 0.5 mana regen, plus 20% against frozen. Contact with water slowly restores your health. Three every 5 seconds. Okay, so that's kind of the effect that I saw on one of those ice barrages last time, when it just seemed to keep on healing if I left it alone for a while, and I think I know where we are. Well, I mean, if we look at the map. Okay, yep, I know exactly where we are. Wait, what's the point of this? What was the point of having this at all? Maybe there'll be a secret here in the future. Okay, I thought I was gonna get swept up in a whole new map, but fortunately it was just this really tiny detour. I mean, we're already on a detour. This probably ends really quickly. Oh. Still poisoned. Why even have this down here? I guess maybe for some sort of combat advantage? I could see that being like a good hiding spot. Just to take a temporary breather from some of the fighting. Every single time they die. They didn't do this before. Okay, there we go. That's taking advantage of it. Whew. Alright, that's one enemy taken down. 3. Any hidden rooms? Nope. Is this gonna close on me? It looks like it's gonna close on me. Oh. Okay. And anything down here? Nope, just more environment to use for the fights, I guess. Which we didn't really need. Nothing hidden there. Nothing hidden there. Trap. Oh. Well, alright then, that's a full heal. Oh, I don't think I ever finished my thought on what I was discussing earlier about the bubbles. So, I think I mentioned my problem with the bubble puzzles is that the game kind of trains you early on to think of the bubbles as a time-limited thing, kind of like these sand crystals, actually, where you have to hurry before it times out. So then you get to where we ended off last time and where we started this time, where you actually have to take it slow with the bubble puzzles, but up until that point you've been trained to think of the bubbles as bursting really quickly. So I think what would have solved that problem is if they just made the bubbles change color as they get closer and closer to popping. That way you would know if some of them took longer to pop, they would be... You know, you would be able to just look at the color and realize that they're taking a while to turn into whatever the last color is before they're just about to pop. Okay, so now I've connected those two sections. Let's go ahead and warp. Do I want this one? This one or this one? I think I want to take the upper one. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, this is the one I want. Save here, just so that we don't have to reorganize our element again if we die. Still not sure how to go about this one. Can't do a second, yeah, I can't do a triple jump, unfortunately. I can't do another extra jump off a wall. Oh god. These things are so relentless. Oh, right, we can't do anything about these. Not until we learn wind, apparently. Then I guess my route is... Okay, back up and around, so through here. Okay, and I didn't approach this side at all. Not too worried about that right now. I want to try going down this way. Well, that works. Messed with the AI. Pop these. Might have some heals in them. Yep. Every little bit helps because something tells me I'm gonna hit these spikes a lot. Uh-oh. No, not yet. Oh. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now the coast should be clear. Let's look down. Oh god. I'm gonna have to really time my dash. Wait. Why am I surrounded by smoke? Is that... It's not a feature of this environment, is it? Oh, right. Yeah, the AI seems to get confused a lot around walls and corners like that for some reason, which I'm not going to complain about. Okay, so what am I supposed to be doing here? There has to be a way to get up here. Do I have to come in as a slime, maybe? Does the slime move better underwater? No, how do I get back up? Oh, no. No, that can't be it. There has to be something I can do here, but what? Well, let's try pushing this thing all the way. Okay, sorry to mess with your corpse. Didn't realize it would interact like that. How do I get out of here? Is there like a hidden wall? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I can kind of reach... I can kind of reach that corner up there, but not quite. What am I missing? There's nothing I can hit here. Nor is there anything I can hit there. Yeah, I can't climb back up from here. What am I missing? Is there a surface I can bomb? I don't see anything that looks cracked. They wouldn't just design it where you can lock yourself in like this if you don't have the right mobility, right? No way would they do that. Yeah, and you don't get an extra jump. Okay, there we go. Just had to figure out the right technique. I think I'm back, yeah, up here. Okay, let's roll down to that save. If I can make it out of here first. Is there anything here that works decently against these guys? Well, electricity, sure, but I don't want to hurt myself. These guys are annoying. They don't even... There. Should have done that from the start. I mean, I get tired of killing all the enemies in that way, but efficiency is efficiency. Alright, doesn't make sense to fast travel. I'm gonna say yes, it's easier to drop down from up there. Might as well save. Don't want to reload in the wrong place if we die. So, I can't do the same thing I did back there for that Beagle I just picked up. I can't do that here. Oh, wait. I think I can... Oh, just barely. I can just barely grab the corner of that wall. Yeah, it's no use. There's some other way to do this. Okay, we were going right down and around and then down the middle. Poison. Is this the right way? Yeah, and then... down through here. I think this was the way, right? No, one more level down. Wow, a double reflection to the face, and it still needed one more hit to die. That's some serious HP. Oh wait, do these block the... No, they don't. That should be good. Nothing suspicious about that. Probably don't want to stay on electricity when entering the water. Oh. I'm going to assume those spikes are in the foreground. Okay. Yeah, your AI gets weird in corners like this. I've learned. Easy to manipulate. Okay, and I see a slime grate there. Anything hidden here? No. Okay, that opens... I know where this takes us. At least, I thought I knew, but now I'm not so sure anymore. Okay, that's a thing. Oh, and we can't come out that end. Oh, this is a hiding place from the rats. Okay, got it. And we can't go up there. We're nearly dead. So I have to be super careful. Okay, that could have killed me. What did I just get? It was a lightning-shaped amulet, which I think we already had before. Ice electric earring? No, we got that last time. Okay, ice electric earring plus. Okay, so electricity advantage, even more of an advantage against water enemies. Wait, I can't? I guess not. Can't go back that way. Not in slime form, anyway. That's just another hiding spot. Okay, that shuts off the water there. And I can't go through this grate. That's fine. Now there's one more switch somewhere around here. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Oh god, so many close calls. can't go through this. Okay, there has to be like a downward path somewhere around here. Probably this one into the water. Yep. Wait, no, this is how I came in. Then I am missing something. There's a route that I did not take. There's a switch somewhere in here that I did not reach. Where, oh, where is it? Okay, I think I know. Sneak around. Oh. Catch me if you can. Ah, there it is. It's not gonna... Okay. What are you gonna do now? Just standing guard there. Oh, I thought I made it in time. Oh well, we'll be fine. I wonder how much of our progress got reset there. Oh, quite a lot it seems. Yeah, that whole area needs to be re-explored. Well, that's no fun, but at least this time around we know what we're doing. Wow, teleported out of the way at the last minute. And just like that, my HP is at half of maximum. Yeah, I'm just taking the death here. That was one very bad run. I don't even know what that was, but... We are not going into that little sewer puzzle again like that. Alright, we got their rare drop. Aatrox Plate Plus. The scales on this plate have previously adorned suits of armor worn by nefarious warlords for generations. Whoops, there we go. Okay, Aatrox Plate Plus has a stronger venom than the regular one, and a stronger vaccine than the regular one. Whoops. Didn't mean to double tap that. Okay, we're doing better. Uh-oh. That could have been way, way worse. I'm not paying attention to the spike pits. Well, the good news is we have more HP than we did the last time we were here. Alright. We're near full health this time. That way. You don't see me. I think I'd rather just unslime and kill all these guys. They seem to not want to go past those openings. I think that's all three open. No. There's a switch down there. And a chest. Okay, now all three doors are opened. There's that shut off. Some more ascarite. I was worried there for a second. Oh, right, we can't climb up from that route. Have to go around this way. Okay, that's all that water taken care of. So now, we just go around from this other side. So we're done on this side. Yeah, now we just have to go back. Wait, I can't unslime. I have to stay in slime mode for this. Interesting. Okay. So my idea from earlier would not have worked. Oh my goodness, don't tell me. There we go. Didn't want to have to pull one of those little maneuvers that we did earlier with that one Byghoul, where I almost thought we were soft locked. I think I want to heal first. Well, heal and save. It should be a straight shot. Okay, straight this way. Oh, yep, and there are some enemies here. Okay, that's one. We're doing fine. Let's charge up our mana, just in case we're in for a big fight. Well, I wouldn't call that a big fight, but it was a fight. Alright, and we leveled up from that. How are we doing level-wise? Oh, there we go. We reached level 35, I think. And this is... Arcane Power. Increased damage from all staff bursts and spell weaver spells. That costs 3. Versus this over here, Elemental Touch 2, 10% chance of an altered state. Oh yeah, and I remember the last time I looked at these, I was wondering if these stack with each other, or if it just means that purchasing this increases this effect from 5 to 10. Is it an increase from 5 to 10, or is it an increase by 10 to 15%? I think I'm going to want to play around with that on my own time off screen just to double check it. So yeah, I'll probably save my mastery relics for now. Test this off screen just to see. Just do some statistics. Hit a bunch of enemies and... Well, it's not based on the number of enemies, it's based on the number of hits. But yeah, just find, like, a good enemy with a decent amount of HP and hit them a couple 100 times and compare the results. I know the last time I talked about this, I said I wasn't going to do that, but I guess curiosity is getting the better of me. I've done these kinds of investigations before, as you'll see in the review for Battle Network 2. I kind of spent a good amount of time trying to research the effect of the passage of time on the chips that drop from enemies when you clear a virus battle. Dead in one shot. I like it. And no coming in from the other side, I imagine. Yeah, it's just a wall. Come to think of it, okay, I'm remembering now. Because I remember going through a big set of bars before. It was the very first time we entered this Hafin Sewers area, somewhere around here, I want to say. There was a Baigul. I think it's under that opened red chest, actually. It was... They were still gray bars, just longer. Not slime height. A little longer than slime height. For some reason I thought the ones that we went through before were more of this type. Alright, and that's a full circle. That's that part of the map complete. Ooh, which way to go? Well... all that's left, really, is this area over here, which, if I remember correctly, we couldn't get through it from either side, because from the top side, you have to already be a slime in order to get in through the top. And that pull down there didn't really offer us a way up. And coming down from this side or this side gave us problems for some reason. I don't remember why. I guess I'll warp to it and just check it one last time. So we're heading straight right and then down is our nearest save point. Oh, right, this. Am I on the right path? Yep, straight down. Ooh, that was a close... oh, never mind. Okay, going this way. Okay, and now our Aatrox Plate Plus is saved. Fast travel to up here. And let's see what this does for us. Okay, so if I try to come in from the top, what was the problem from this side? Seem to be able to get in just fine. Okay, I need to be slimed up to get through there. Slime to get in there. Need to be a slime to bypass those guys, that's for sure. I would have remembered if I got there because they would have attacked me. Or given me the heart reaction when you're a slime. Okay, and that's a slime path right there. I can see it sticking out. But no place I can actually... No luminous pools that I can use to turn into a slime. So how on earth am I supposed to get in there? There's probably a hidden room or something. Let's look a little bit more carefully. Do I see anything at all, like a breakable wall or... Because the only other thing that I can think of would be that you have to come in from this top left side, which would require you to... Let's see... I guess there has to be a way to climb up from that lower slime pool. Okay, I'm gonna reset. And let's try looking at that left entry point one more time. Here. Is there some way to climb up here as a slime? Can't break it. Light this torch? Okay, lighting the torch is doable, but how does that help us? Is there another torch on the opposite side I have to light? Nope. So what's going on? Wait. Did I just bounce off of that rat? I did, didn't I? Can I bounce off of the bat? Doesn't look like it. Is there some sort of secret path I'm missing here? I'm holding up, not seeing anything. Oh, wait. Can I... I think I can lure the rats. Okay, I think this might be what they want you to do if you... Because I'm pretty sure of what I saw. I bounced off of a rat. I would have normally gone into my climbing animation, and instead I just kind of bounced off the rat. So maybe, just maybe. Actually, wait. Take care of you first. Okay. Now try and lure these guys over this way. Probably just an ability I don't have yet. Okay, well, that's enough of that. I can't scroll up to main menu. It's not that long of a menu, but still. Saving you a few extra clicks isn't bad. And it's not hard to implement either. Okay, time to go back into the Sunken Lab. Now, we unlocked level 4 security, which means we can now open all these level 4 security doors. I think I want to start with this one. Is this the right direction? Yeah. Look, that was a close one. I almost took a hit there. That's the level 4 door. Yeah, okay. Let's see what can be done here. Okay, and we can't do anything about this because we do not have the power of wind. Ow. That's not fair. Okay, so that's one door cleared. I wish they would put a symbol there to remind us that we need wind for that, but okay. We've got a level 4 door down that way, and that leads to a dead end, which means it's worth looking through. Let's save. Okay, don't want to go that way yet. Why give me the luminous pool if there's no point in being a slime here? Okay, I'm guessing this bubble is just there to take us back up, so I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Oh, never mind. We need it now. Up and right. No, just up. Wait, really? I can't do anything here. That can't be right. Am I missing something? Nope, I am literally helpless here. Okay. Then to the left we go. Are there any other level 4 doors? There's one up there. Okay, well that's just a chest, so we can pick it up later. Okay, looks like we're proceeding towards what may be a boss fight. I don't even remember the voice that I gave to the second guy. What was he called? I know one of them was called Silver, but I forget what the quieter one was called. Okay, that's how you want to play. That water stays electrocuted for a while. Oh, fire time. Oh, and that's where we need slime for. Okay, I see it. I see you right here. Okay, slime time. Alright, that's another Byghoul. I'll stay in slime form for just a little bit. Okay, we don't need it. Okay, that door blocks it. Good to know. Ow. Well, if we are running into a boss fight, then, as is tradition, we will probably get a save point right before it. Alright, nice crit. Yep. Okay, this is definitely a boss fight we're running into. At least I have a strong feeling it's going to be one. Let's warp over to the top. Yeah, over here. And let's grab that last red chest that we can actually access, and then see what we can do about this boss. I have a feeling it's going to have to wait until next time if it is a boss, because we don't have that much time left on the clock. Oh, right. Need to be slimed first. Let's see, where is... Here. Wait. Where's my... Oh. It was right under my nose and I didn't even notice it. There we go. Now we can proceed. This way. Oh, shouldn't have tilted it. Yeah, just straight up. There, that wasn't too bad. Okay, was there anything else here that is within our reach? Yeah, this looks like the end of the area, so it's almost definitely going to be a boss. So I think what I want to do is just kind of comb through the area one more time and see if there are any grates that I could have dropped down through. I think that would put us at the scheduled end time for the stream. Well, probably a little past it. Almost definitely a little bit past it. Let's see, so I want to look anywhere that is not beyond a level 3 or higher door. Those are the areas I want to look. So not here, none of this. So yeah, just comb through all these areas over here to the left. I'll look through it all one last time. The heal. It's fine, we're at 82 health. Okay, so I want to stay kind of in this area. Don't go too far right. Just gonna try and keep my eye on the ground and see if any of it is an area that I could potentially drop through into a hidden area. Nope, that's a level 3. This way. No rare drop. Oh, slime. Let go of the button a little too early there. Ow. Oh, you guys are showing up here too? Oh, no. They were always here, I just didn't have access to them before because those gates were closed. Okay. Then that means we're done here. It's time to get back down. Here. Okay, so that's this area covered, so this whole top right corner we can now ignore. Well, not all of it. I need to check this section. Okay, let's try looking through here. this is probably not the way to go. Let's try going through it in the forward direction. That way. And I think this was the path where there was a slime route. Ow. Again. Oh no, it's this bug. Okay, that fixed it, I guess. I had a feeling that was going to kill me. I know I might just be wasting time here, but... Oh, wait, actually, let me check the map. Did I lose any I did lose progress. Yeah, I lost that red chest. I have to collect it again. Well, that's fine. So, let's warp down to... I went down this way. Okay, yeah, let's warp down to that save point. And then we'll reclaim that red chest later. Okay, so this was where we were going. I don't think we need to be in slime mode to proceed on this side, but better safe than sorry. Also, it'll probably make it easier to dodge those urchin things. Oh, yeah, we needed it. Oh, I see one. Aha. Okay. Heading back now. The slime can go through here, can't it? Maybe. Does it really have to keep going for so long? They could have made the cycle shorter on those things. Okay, so there's that. I don't think there would have been anything here, because on this side, this was where we were last time when I realized that there were red grates that had hidden rooms under them. So I don't think we're going to find anything like that on this side. What I need to check through is locations that we were exploring prior to the previous stream. So we'll save that. Also, I might as well go and grab that red chest again. Where is it? There. Oh, yeah, that's... okay. We'll save that for the end. That's all behind level 2 doors. So that might be worth looking at. Oh, wait, no, because that's from last time. Okay, not those level 2 doors. And down there is the boss fight that we did last time, so no point in doing that one. Maybe that path over there to the left. Is there anything hidden here? So far that could hint at a hidden room, but you might give me your rare drop, so let's try fighting you. Nothing. Well, it dropped something, alright. Party here. Okay, upper route already checked. Oh, that shot to the water, of course. What was up with this door over here? Oh. I saw something popping where that crate just was, the one I just destroyed. I thought I saw some weird animation, might have been a visual glitch. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that to kill it, but okay. Wait, this door's locked? Huh, yeah, I guess it is. That's weird. Then how do we get in there? I don't see anything on the other side of it. Maybe from below? Or maybe from above. It's there. Nope. Do I have to electrocute it to death? Probably this wind thing. Yeah, that has to be it. That's a level 4, so definitely not a previously explored area that we need to double check. I think we have all of it. We go up through here. Through this route? No, we did not, but that's a place we need to double check anyway, because I see a little bit of the map that's unexplored there. Alright. Easy knockout. Okay, so I can't actually get in there. Might as well heal up. Yeah, and this area was from last time. Yeah, this was the opposite side of the bubble puzzle that I struggled with figuring out. So yeah, this is not an area to check, so I just need to actually just warp. I think this is the spot. And that left side was closed before. So yeah, it would have been just down through here. And I passed through here last stream, so if there was something I would have caught it. I think it might have been just that one Byghoul. At least I'm hoping it was just the one. And we were here earlier today. Yeah, because we went through this level 3 door, so... Did I go about it from this right-hand side? No, I came in through this save point, so yeah, let's explore here. Keep an eye on those floors. Any other suspicious-looking place? Oh god. works. And then there's nothing here. I remember pointing out that this door being behind a level 2 security was pointless. Or was it? Is there a hidden room or something here? Yeah, because I don't see one. Because we were always able to just come down from underneath here. So I'm not sure what purpose this door serves other than maybe some battle convenience slash strategic advantage. And now we're back to the beginning area, it seems. Lots of level 1 doors. I might as well take this path. Yeah, I think we've combed through everything at this point. Get you taken care of first. There we go. Reclaimed Lacrima Fragment. And I think with that we are good for today. Warp to right in front of what I presume to be our next boss location. And we will start off there next time. I'll try to see if I can experiment off screen and figure out what I described before with these two, whether they stack or if this one just replaces the previous one. I would imagine they stack, given how small the numbers are, but you never know. So I'm going to try and test that out if I find the time for it. And hopefully by next stream, the Mega Man Battle Network 2 review will be uploaded to the main YouTube channel. It shouldn't be that much left. I should be able to finish everything tomorrow or Sunday night in the worst case scenario, unless again I am severely underestimating how much work is left. But I can't imagine that adding text and images and sound that's already prepared just needs to be layered in, and then double checking the final project one last time before publishing. I can't imagine that is going to take that long compared to the entire main editing process that has kept me busy for the past month or so. combined with all the other things that keep me busy, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I will see about maybe doing some extra streams to get a little caught up, so to speak, just to make up for all the lost time over the past month or so. But I'm also kind of in the mindset of I might as well just get started on the Battle Network 3 review as soon as possible and, you know, try to prevent that from, you know, what's the wording? I'm trying to avoid another situation like the current one, where it has taken an unreasonably long time to get done compared to when the game got done. So yeah, I'm of two minds. I'm not sure which one I want to prioritize more, but I have missed this game, so I kind of want to do more of this, especially since it seems that we're close to the end and might be getting ready to start another playthrough of it with a different class. But we'll see what happens. It's all stuff that I'm thinking about. You'll know my decision when it's made. And I think that is it. Am I forgetting anything else? No, I don't think so. So yeah, we'll just leave things here for now. Next time it looks like we've got a boss fight coming up, and then I'm probably going to follow that up with some exploration, although there might not be much of it, considering that I already did a bunch of exploration during one stream where I was stuck and not sure how to proceed through the Sunken Lab. So we'll see how much exploration there is left to do. There might be a new bounty or two to take care of, but that probably won't last long, and we might just be starting the next part of the main quest next time, assuming that the boss doesn't take 2 hours to beat. We don't want another Mecha Burke situation. Anyway, that's it for me. Take care, and I will see you next time.